Tokyo, a battle of multi-billion-dollar investments in the memory chip business is set to accelerate in 2018 after partners Toshiba Corp. And Western Digital Corp. WDC 2.82% patched up their differences to take on market leader Samsung Electronics Co. The semiconductors known as NAND flash memory chips are taking a growing role in many of today's devices, including smartphones, game machines and data servers. A settlement reached Wednesday by Toshiba and Western Digital means the two companies will carry on their partnership, under which they jointly invest in Japanese chip production and share the output. That clears the way for Toshiba to sell its chip unit to a consortium led by Bain Capital for about $18 billion, a deal that is set to close in 2018 if antitrust authorities approve. Toshiba would retain a 40% stake in the unit. Western Digital had earlier opposed the sale, saying it had a right of refusal. The importance of the chips was suggested by the participation of Apple Inc. and Dell Technologies Inc. in the Bain consortium. Apple and Dell, big customers for memory chips, will provide financing. Western Digital said in documents filed with U.S. regulators that it would invest $950 million to support construction of a new facility in Yokkaichi, central Japan, to make NAND flash memory. The facility, which will join existing manufacturing lines at the site, will focus on three-dimensional or 3D NAND chips, which offer larger storage space, faster data access and longer lifespan. Wednesday's settlement ensures Toshiba has the resources it needs to continue to innovate and deliver for a fast-growing flash memory market, said Toshiba chip unit chief Yasuo Naruki. Western Digital said it would also participate in a separate $9 billion plan by Toshiba to open a new 3D NAND factory in Iwate, northern Japan, that is set to start construction next year. The U.S. company will receive rights to part of the factory's output. Those rights were critical for Western Digital because hard disk drives, one of its major products, are being replaced by flash memory chips. That's why Western Digital last year acquired SanDisk, Toshiba's longtime chip business partner, and tried to buy the Toshiba unit itself earlier this year. High demand for chips has proved a boon for Toshiba this year, and its flash memory unit accounted for 90% of group-wide profit in the most recent half-year. But the now-resolved dispute with Western Digital, which took up the better part of the year, has threatened Toshiba's position and helped Samsung widen its lead. The South Korean giant holds a 39% share of the NAND flash memory market in terms of revenue, according to IHS Markit, and it is investing tens of billions of dollars in flash memory and other semiconductors. Toshiba and Western Digital together hold a 32% share of the NAND flash memory market. Samsung declined to comment. Ikira Minamikawa, an analyst at IHS, said the settlement showed Toshiba and Western Digital couldn't afford to let their legal squabbles continue into 2018. Toshiba and Western Digital should realize there is no time for them to fight each other as Samsung is accelerating its pace. Mr. Minamikawa said, they should broaden the business to offer NAND-based storage systems because that's more profitable and something Samsung hasn't really been doing yet. Even after Wednesday's settlement, some potential for conflict lingers over the Toshiba memory unit, analysts say. The Bain-led consortium includes rivals of Western Digital, including South Korea's SK Hynix Inc. and Seagate Technology plc. Write to Takashi Mochizuki at takashi.mochizuki@wsj.com.